way. So if you guys like to, no, stand this way. He's going to meet. Stand right here.
Đứng được kia cũng được vậy.
He's going to be standing over here. If you like this, you can stand right there if you like, or over here.
Được rồi, em đứng để một cái đằng kia đi. À ok. Bích Phượng.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. I would like to introduce the Attorney General, Mr. Jason Miyares.
How are you all?
Good. Thank you. How are you?
Đứng ở ngay sau cái speaker đó, behind the speaker.
I'll stay right here. I'll follow around.
Do you?
Yes, over there. Yeah.
Again, good afternoon, everyone, and then thank you for taking your busy time to come and meet with the Attorney General,
Bích Phượng.
Mr. Jason Miyares. First of all, I would like to introduce Mr. Harold Pine, the Senior Advisor of the Office of the Attorney General. He has a few words and then he will introduce the Attorney General. Thank you.
Thank you for coming, you all. As you know, the Attorney General has been working hard on ethnic community, especially Asian community. And we went through the Chinese and Koreans and Vietnamese. We are the really majority in Northern Virginia. So he will come up here, meet and greet, and then his policy and his speak. And we may be entertaining a couple questions maybe, depending on his schedule. He's a busy schedule visiting Eden Center. Here is our Attorney General, Jason Miyares.
Too busy.
Well, it's great to be here. You all dialed up perfect weather, and it has been great to be back here. I remember speaking on a very rainy day, commemorating the fall of Saigon and that dark day that we had in both of our histories. And then also here on more celebratory moments as well. So it is so great. But you know, my story is in many ways very similar to so many others that have come to this amazing country seeking freedom, and in many cases fleeing the horrors of communism. My mother experienced that in Cuba, and she saw what it looked like, the evils of communism. She had her brother, my uncle Angel Miyares, arrested in the middle of the night by the communist secret police, all because he had spoken out against the government. And so if your family came to this country seeking hope and opportunity, your family is a lot like my family. And it's been the honor of my life to be your Attorney General, the first child of an immigrant ever elected to this office. But I think whatever your background is, if you come here, you know about freedom. And that's why we have, in our office, have worked so hard to embrace so many of our friends in this community, because they understand what freedom is and really what the American dream is. My favorite thing to do as Attorney General, I get to do a lot of great, fun things. But my favorite thing to do is actually to speak at naturalization ceremonies. One of my earliest memories was my mother coming in our kitchen and asking me to teach her the Pledge of Allegiance, because she had to learn it for her naturalization ceremony. And I was just a little child at the time. But that's when I realized our family was maybe a little different than a lot of my classmates. And I remember being in that courtroom in 1982 as a young child, seeing her take that oath of allegiance. And so to this day, it's always an amazing moment for me when I get to speak at these naturalization ceremonies. And the last one I spoke at, there were 86 new Americans from 39 different countries. And I got to give some words and perhaps a little bit of wisdom to them, but I always end my remarks with this. On behalf of the Commonwealth of Virginia, it is the great honor of my life as the 48th Attorney General to welcome you home and to welcome you to freedom. And so that has animated so much of what I've done in the Attorney General's office in Richmond. What I tell every attorney that works for me, whether it's an attorney in the Major Crimes Division, or prosecutors going after repeat violent offenders, or if it's somebody in consumer protection or civil rights or environmental protection, that I want everybody that works for me, I want their mindset to be that we're the people's protector. That's our job. Protecting Virginians. And that also means, candidly, protecting Virginians from anti-Asian discrimination, because we unfortunately have seen that. We've seen it not just in the private sector, but tragically, in my opinion, we've seen it in the public sector. We've seen it in our schools. We have this ongoing investigation in the Thomas Jefferson High School. And Thomas Jefferson High School, for years, had an admissions policy that I think was the best of America, which is if you have the grades and the test score, you can go. And then the school board changed it. They changed the admissions policy to this equitable system in which they got rid of just your grades and your test score and merit, and they changed it to and they hired this equity consultant out of California, paid this individual several $100,000 worth of work to come up with a new equity admissions policy at Thomas Jefferson High School, one of the great public schools in the entire country. And what they came up with was a system where they said equal outcomes for every student without exception. And to achieve those equal outcomes, you had to be willing to treat some students, in their words, not mine, purposefully unequally. I don't want to live in America where we're treating anybody purposefully unequally. And after they adopted this admissions policy, you saw over a 20-point drop in Asian student enrollment at Thomas Jefferson High School. And so you saw, and I heard this from parents, that I had one mom that shared with me, my daughter has done everything right. She has studied constantly. Her dream is to go to Thomas Jefferson High School. And now I have to tell you, you may not be able to achieve your dream just because, in her case, she was Korean American. I don't want to live in that. I want to live in America like that. So that's why I have this ongoing investigation to protect your civil rights, because the only state-sanctioned form of bigotry today, in my opinion, is anti-Asian bigotry. Because you can see it at Thomas Jefferson High School and some of what's happening in higher ed. It shouldn't be harder to go to college of your choice and your dream just because of what your background is. That is against everything we believe as Americans. That's the promise of America, right? If you come here, you play by the rules, and you work hard, you can chase your dream. Doesn't matter where you came from. Doesn't matter what your background is. And so that's what I do as Attorney General, as the people's protector. We go after bad criminals and we go against bad corporate actors as well, but it's also about protecting your civil rights. So it's a real honor to be back, and it's much sunnier weather than when I was here that day when it was pretty rainy out here in the parking lot. So I enjoyed spending some time with you all. It is wonderful to see the real flag of Vietnam here as well, a flag of freedom. There's incredible souls that fought against one of the worst tyrannies the world has ever seen in communism. And I'm always full of kindred spirit for anyone that knows about the horrors of communism or that willing to speak out against that. So thank you to all of my friends here in the community. It's great to be back. God bless you all.
Thank you, Mr. Miyares. We know that you accomplished a lot for Virginia. So, is there any way you can just tell us a few accomplishments that you've been done for Virginia? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the when I came into office, Virginia's murder rate was at a 20-year high. And unacceptable levels of violence. And so what we realized is we wanted to go after these repeat violent offenders that were causing such destruction, both fentanyl dealers, drug dealers, that were hurting so many Virginians. And so we took prosecutors from our office and we went after these repeat offenders. Depending on the study, there have been numerous studies that show roughly 5% of felons commit over 50% of the violent felonies. So if you want to lower violence, you have to go after the criminals, the repeat violent offenders that prey on so many innocents. And that's what we did. And we targeted 13 cities. We went after these individuals. We used a lot of intelligence, and it was called Operation Ceasefire. And so after coming into office with a unacceptable high levels of violence and murder, we've seen our murder rate in Virginia drop by 30%, and in our 13 targeted cities, our murder rates dropped 66%. When you go after repeat violent felons and you get them off the street, crime goes down. So we're very proud of that. The other thing was the unacceptable levels of addiction that we were facing. A 4-decade high in addiction deaths. Unlike anything we've ever seen. We launched an aggressive program, not just going after these dealers, these fentanyl dealers poisoning our kids. We also did a big public education program called One Pill Can Kill for our kids, because so many of these kids didn't realize that 3/4 of these fake pills on the street have fentanyl in it. Fentanyl is 50 times more powerful than heroin that will kill you. And so after coming in with such record levels of addiction deaths, we've had a 40% drop in addiction deaths since the peak in 2021, before I got elected. And so we're very, very proud of the results that we have seen. And that also meant that we went after some of these huge pharmaceutical companies. I mean, the sad thing is what happened in Virginia is about 25 years ago, some of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world came to Virginia in the coal fields down in Southwest Virginia. And they went to all these medical providers and they said, we have this amazing new pain pill, but you don't need to worry, it's not addicting. It's called OxyContin. And now we know that they knew it was addicting. And they were pushing that so many innocent Virginians. They get caught in the cycle of addiction, and they had no idea what they were being caught into. And so we went after these companies, over $1 billion of recovery in lawsuits back to Virginia. That money does not go to me. That is money, we worked with the General Assembly, we set up the Opioid Abatement Authority. It is money that's going to treatment. And so I guess my message to everyone is, if you have a loved one dealing with addiction, the message is this: asking for help is actually a sign of strength. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a beautiful thing. And we want you to live your best life in this remarkable country we call home. Don't let addiction be that barrier. So we're also very proud of that accomplishment, of the record level of money we brought to Virginia that's gone towards addiction and getting people back on their feet and back chasing their dreams.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Attorney General. So next, he will answer a few questions. So if you want to ask questions, please raise your hand, please.
Mr. Attorney General, can you share with us what your platform for us to vote for you against, and the immigration issue you mentioned that we all came here illegally, but there was an airplane that was back all the criminal, but they just,
Yeah. So
Use your microphone. Use your microphone. Yeah, you ought to. Yeah.
So the question is both, what's my platform to be reelected? The first part, I get the great joy for the next several months of asking 8 million plus Virginians to rehire me to protect them, to be their people's protector for another 4 years. And I think we're going to look at what we've done that's worked. We've lowered the murder rate, we've lowered the crime rate, we've lowered the addiction rate as well. So we're proud of what we've done as the people's protector, and we're going to continue to do that. There is some questions right now about removing violent Venezuelan gangs. It's particularly a gang, Tren de Aragua, TDA. It is a gang that was sent here by the Venezuelan government. We have intelligence that shows that they intentionally and deliberately sent and allowed TDA to come to this country. The president is trying to remove this violent gang. They practice extortion, they drug smuggling, a variety of different very, very violent criminal acts. And so in our opinion, TDA, along with MS-13, are located in the DC metro area. They're located here. We want them out of our community. We don't want them to prey on innocent Virginians. We don't want them to hurt innocent Virginians. And so we have joined with 25 other state AGs an amicus brief supporting the president's position that he has power under Article 2 of the Constitution to get these violent gangs out of this country. They're here illegally, and not only are they here illegally, then they are committing acts of unspeakable acts of violence too often on innocent Virginians. And in my position, we want them out of this country and back where they belong. They don't belong here in our community.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any one more?
Yes, sir. Good to see you again.
Hello, my name is Chang Lee. I am reporter from the Korea Times, and I'm here to represent some Korean American community. And then you mentioned that you want, Asian community or Korean community rehire you. And then what's your message to Korean community or Asian community? Today, if I go back to my office, I will write article about you and then why they have to elect you again. Yeah, thank you.
Well, I want to continue to be the people's protector for all Virginians, Korean community, Vietnamese community, the Latino community, but particularly I'm leading the charge to protect our Asian community from anti-Asian discrimination, particularly in education. I want to see Thomas Jefferson High School go back to a merit-based where all the students, regardless of the background, can chase their dreams. I want our colleges to not be discriminating against Asian students when they're applying for college. That is a huge issue that we have tackled that's ongoing as well, and then also protecting our friends and neighbors from violent crime. They call the Attorney General Virginia's top cop. And so essentially what I'm asking everybody to do is give me another 4 years of having this badge to be the people's protector, to protect them and their communities, going after violent criminals, going after the fentanyl dealers, going after the big corporations that have exploited so many of our fellow Virginians into the cycle of addiction. So that's a big role that we're going to have these next several months, asking Virginians of all backgrounds to rehire me to protect them and be the people's protector for another 4 years.
Thank you. So next we will take like a group picture. So I would like to invite everybody to line up over here. Yes,
Everybody.
please come up for the group pictures.
Please come up right here, line up next to.
Yeah, next to you.
We got people on this side as well.
Rồi thì em bấm cho em trong hình.
Bấm đi rồi. Chắc đứng lên đây rồi biết làm sao, thấp quá. Rồi. Đó.
I will say, Harold, it's just fine if everybody's looking at me. That's just fine. That way is perfect, y'all.
Đổi chiêu rồi.
Ủa sao đứng hướng quay qua hướng kia sao chọc đỡ.
Mình quay phim chứ không phải chụp.
Đưa ấy đây em chụp cho.
Quay phim chứ không phải chụp.
Chị Phượng, chị Bích Phượng đưa phone đây em chụp cho.
Check it first. Em lấy em lấy
Yeah, more people go there. Everybody look at these phones right here for the photo. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Right here. Okay, now everybody, right here on my camera if you could. Inside 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Put up with me for a little bit longer. 3, 2, and 1. Right here, everybody. Perfect.
3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just one quick question, Mr. Dr. Haven. Yes.
Chờ soạn đi theo ông á. Nhưng mà không tiện. Sẽ đi đợi
ông sẽ đi theo trong cái tuổi ấy.
Phải không?
Thấy anh đang bận việc cho nên không dám.
Không có đâu. Bữa nay làm cho vui thôi. Tại Bích Phượng bữa làm lúc 1 giờ mà tới giờ này mới làm.
Okay, thank you everybody. Next, the Attorney General will walk around to meet with several of the business around the area, okay?
Bích
And
Phượng thôi đi,
Trevor
Bích Phượng.
Benson is the one who will lead the Attorney General.
Bích Phượng đi theo
Thank
thâu.
you.
Bích Phượng đi theo thâu giùm Bích Phượng.
Đúng rồi, nghe còn nàng mà đã cần phải nhắc trời ơi hàng dữ.
Anh nhân đi đám tang. Chết vô. Đi theo nó vui. Cho nó đám đông nó đông. Đi đông nhưng nó vui chứ quay hình nó đẹp. Bây giờ em phải đi đám tang chứ không là cũng đi theo.
You a leader, man.
What delegates do you?
I'm an 8.
What is it?
Okay, thank you. Now, the Attorney General will walk around the stores.
So you're
Tiệm nào trước? Tiệm nào?
Tiệm này nè,
dạ.
Sài Gòn.
Dạ. Dạ, không sao đấy.
No, the U.S. That was a page, yeah. They. I never went to one like this, like a press-specific event. We always. They had like the chamber, and then they had this corridor with elevators, and like they were like 100% constantly, and then you just had to push. You had to push.
Wait, did you actually like?
Yeah, you'd have to say you need to go over there. Like a copy.
Bà tiệm này. Bà tiệm này. Chị đi vô trước đi. Mình có tôi vô trước. Bây giờ nó vào tiệm này trước mà. Mình đứng đây rồi mình đi, mình lùi từ. Yes, man.
How are you?
All right, man.
Yeah, good. Teresa. How are you all? Hey, how are you? Hello. Jason.
Jason, have you tried sugar cane?
No, but let me try it.
Here, I got one for you.
How are you? Teresa, she's the owner of the business here.
Sugar cane, yeah.
Oh, she's preparing something.
Your mother-in-law
Teresa, thank you. Can I shake your hand and give you this?
Good job.
Oh. Can I come around? Are you going to come around?
Good.
It's your favorite, sugar cane, from Cuba. Yes. Yes. The same thing. We do the same. Yes. Yeah. We do the same thing from. Okay. Turn around. Turn around this way. Yeah.
There you go. Napkin.
You can try this.
Take this one. Take this one. Take this one.
Oh, I know. What? I love.
That's okay. We
Also, I got one right here. Right here. 3, 2, 1.
2, 3. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Special assistant. There you go. Chief of staff is Clark is chief of staff. He's not here. No, Eugene is our liaison.
Oh, okay. So we.
Yeah, we're going this way. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Are you just wondering?
I just wonder, can I go which one at a time? I don't know. I walk around and go over there.
No worries. So it's right. So we're kind of on the opposite side of where the governor's office is.
Is that right?
It's right next to the General Assembly building, across the street.
She was saying she
So next, which one?
workplace is right across
We go this way. There's a couple businesses expecting you.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Hello, sir. How are you?
This one here?
No, not that. Okay, let's go.
Which one, man?
We're going all the way down to the hallway.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
Which one? Okay.
Okay.
We don't want to be that guy.
We can, they haven't been told yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's go to the next one. Not as much stress,
I'm
right?
not stressing. This job is tough. I mean,
I feel you, Harold.
there's so much stuff.
How are you all?
I'm Jason. The Attorney General.
How are you?
Okay, don't you go too fast.
Pleasure to meet you. Yeah, that's maybe Phoebe. Thank you. The daughters. We have 8 nieces and all girls. Girls, well, congratulations.
Hey, that's just fine.
Okay. Bye, Ro.
Cái nào tiếp nào vậy? À.
Right inside. Immediately once you go inside.
always see him.
Oh yeah, if he's somewhere, I'm usually there.
Yeah. He's good.
Oh yeah.
Đây vào. Okay, right here.
Saigon, right?
This one and Viet. There it is.
Rồi, ông kia ông tới thăm rồi kìa, ra gặp ông ấy rồi. Ông tổng trưởng bộ tư pháp của Virginia. Yeah. Đây là bà chủ mà. Yeah. Đứng đây này, đứng ngay cái chỗ này kìa, đứng ngay chào ông đó, được rồi, không sao đâu.
Thân là ông sát, anh nói với em không nhẹ chứ. Thật ra ở một số khác, người ta chưa chắc biết luôn em như vậy đâu.
Yeah.
You want to take a picture with him? Yeah.
How's the restaurant? How's it going? Every night, all right?
Yeah.
Có chuyện gì từ từ nói thôi.
Thank you. You look good. Nice. Yeah. Cảm ơn chú.
Yeah.
Chú còn
Cảm ơn
vẫn
chú,
còn
cảm
chụp
ơn
hình
chú nha
ngày
chú.
nào tới giờ
Chú
đó.
cho tụi con tấm hình đó nha.
Dạ, không sao.
Cho tụi con tấm hình đó lại nha.
Yep.
Cảm ơn.
Đi vào đi vô luôn đi. Ok, chắc là không được rồi. Thôi không được rồi, không sao được kệ này. Yep.
Let me tell them. One more picture, one more picture. Anh ra đi, anh ra đi. Junior, come here. Junior, come here.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Chú ra ngồi đứng bên này.
Yep. Rồi không sao. Okay, that's it, man. All right. Looking
One
good.
right here on me, guys. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Rồi đi đâu nữa?
Bé ơi, ra đây bé. Bé ra đây. Gặp ông bộ trưởng tư pháp rồi nha. Bé chân lên.
Đâu rồi? Yeah, ông chồng đâu về vào đứng như kia thôi. Mẹ tôi biết ông mà. Ok. Yes. Rồi vào đi, bốn người đi. 3 người kiêng. Rồi ok. All right. With the flag. Yeah, with the flag on it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Rồi.
Không quay, sao quay không chụp hình mà quay.
Okay. Oh, what's that? Okay.
Chị đứng vô chung chụp hình.
Dạ đứng rồi.
Alright, again, go.
1, 2, 3.
Then can I get one?
Okay. Can I look too much direction? You can't do it.
Okay, one more
Yeah,
picture.
too many directions.
Yeah.
Man, you have to be one focused one.
Okay. We go back here. We go in there. We go this next. We go over
We have Captain Saigon.
You don't want direction, man, because too many people. Okay.
after the shoot. Shoot that is very small. Yeah, the big cat. Go there.
You want to take him to one here?
Which one?
Well, actually, yeah, there's a jewelry store that he can.
Right here, jewelry store right here.
They're also located here too.
This one here? Is that the one?
Yeah. We can introduce him.
That's by Vietnamese.
Yes, a jewelry store here.
Trevor,
Yeah,
how
that's
many
one.
more?
Well, I was going to take him to the Captain Saigon that way. But
And then the sandwich also.
Yeah, Captain Saigon.
he's supposed to be waiting.
Yeah, special.
The Archbishop of the land will therefore like to.
I'm saying my wife can do a lot of damage.
I know.
Hold this. Maybe
Yeah, you can stand right there. Who else? Hey, back up this way so that people can take a picture of it.
Well, I was gonna say you'll go first.
Yes.
One more.
And then one right here, everybody. Big smile. 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Oh, that's great. Okay, we're
Thank
good.
you. That's it, man. Forget it. Yeah. Done. Okay. What else?
We go to Captain Saigon.
I know.
Sandwich and then that's it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Three cameras. I've never seen one like that.
I know. That's the modified one, you know.
Nhớ bỏ tên Facebook ra để tôi lên đắp bên này là hồi xưa. Không vậy hả? Không biết. Lúc nào vậy tôi không nhớ.
Lúc mà ông ứng cử đó, ông nè, với cái thằng Quyên nè.
Cái nhà biết. Oh, okay. Vậy thì đó mình nào.
Somebody hold it.
Yep.
Yeah, hold on. Let me film. Let me go to the front and film.
Which one?
Attorney General. How are you?
I love it. Thanks for coming in.
How's business going?
It's got there. Better now.
Sorry, man.
Better now? Yeah. Thank you very much. Right here.
Oh, look at that!
Never surrender. No surrender. We need to put that one of that.
And then can I get one right here, everybody?
Yep, that's the main one.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Yes,
I'm good.
Okay, thank you,
I'm good.
man. Okay, that's fine. He's the one, man. He's control everything. Okay, let's figure that out.
I will.
Yeah, thank you guys.
What else? What else? Hit you. Okay, yeah. Yep. No.
No, they don't want it.
Oh, they don't want it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's it, man. Done deal. Okay, done deal.
If you like, there's more businesses.
Huh? How many more?
Depends how much time he has. Do you have more hallways over here?
What about bánh mì? Travis.
Không, họ không có nhận. Cái gì?
Sakanta.
Hey man, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, pretty good. Good to see you.
Yeah, man.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So, we already had a big gathering and
Yeah.
There's a lot of businesses. Or we can go to that one. There's more businesses we know, like the. Let's go.
That's why he say, how come you had three of them? It's just streaming.
Let's go in now because I know there's more businesses in the back. I mean, we can check in here if you want to check both. You want to check this one?
It's right here, man.
Yes. Yeah, well, radio.
Oh, hi, Jane.
Hey, how are you? Can you hold the door? Oh, the Attorney General is right here, behind you.
Oh, that's a jewelry. This one here? Oh. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, he coming. Chào ngài, chào ông bộ trưởng tư pháp. Here, right here, the owner.
He's a strong conservative too.
Can I give you this? Okay. Thank you. Blessings.
Want to take a picture with the attorney?
Yeah, đúng mà lấy cho bên đi.
You're famous.
Oh.
So he said, if we want to send money to Vietnam, this is the service.
Okay, now they show me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you already got one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nhưng mà đi được.
Yeah. I got one already.
You got it, okay. Ok, được rồi, thank you chú. Cái này đại cho hình họ thì đúng đây. Yeah.
Hello. How you doing? We don't want to show
Yeah, no. No, that's not.
We can't go 145 store, man.
You know? So I said,
He even keep it running after him.
he looked tough, but he's really scared.
That's okay, man. Hey, it's only 1 year to come out this way, man. You know that, right? Còn tiệm nào? Hàng thơ à? Ok rồi, man.
That's why it's 50 years now. Yeah, NBC4 gonna do a lot of documents regarding the
It's okay. Alright. Thôi đứng vào đây đi, em đứng đây đi. Tại vì ông đi vào trong tiệm mình. Chào hỏi lung tung, cất đồ cất đạc đi rồi. Ok, right here.
Jason Miyares, Attorney General.
I heard that you from Cuba.
Yes.
Yeah,
You don't like communists either. You guys don't like communists.
You got it from Mary Law School.
William and Mary Law School. Wow, you've done your research. Yes. Did William and Mary Law School and.
This is my impression. Very young, very arrogant, and happy to come to
Very honored. Truly honored to be here, and thank you for what you do. I know navigating taxes is stressful, so thank you for what you provide to your community.
We will be happy that you can tax rebate.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You will do, right?
We like it.
He's about to sign another one. There'll be another tax rebate this year, is my expectation, and more money going back in the pockets of everyday Virginians.
And
Yes.
I want to ask a question, but you don't have time. You know, in our area, a small business, they cannot afford healthcare. So now we have affordable care move to Virginia. Do you think if you be elected, you will kick that?
Well, I mean, I'm the Attorney General, since I don't control that part.
No, when you are governor.
Oh, when you're governor! Well, we'll look at that down the road.
Not this
Right
time.
now, I'm asking Virginians to rehire me to protect them and be the people's protector for another 4 years. So I'm honored to be the Attorney General of Virginia's top cop, and I'm asking them to rehire me to be their top cop for another 4 years.
And another question, I see other landlord, they give the visit over here, one name. You should take care of the people who work for you. Don't be surprised if I see one here.
Well, I mean, listen, we're having this great discussion right now, but we've always been a nation of immigrants. My mother came here on a green card and then became a U.S. citizen. We have 1 million legal immigrants a year. That's a great thing. We're a nation of felon immigrants. But gangs like TDA and MS-13, we don't want them. They come here illegally, and then they're preying on innocent Virginians of every community. And so we want to get these violent repeat gangs, these illegal gangs out of this country, out of Virginia, out of our communities.
We're here at Pontiac, very take care for this area.
Yes. Yes.
You see the police,
Yeah.
the security, and now we feel safe.
Yes. Well, listen, if you ever need anything from me, get in touch with me directly. It's
Thank
a true
you
honor.
for your time.
Want to take a picture?
Blessings. Oh,
Thank
okay.
you for your
I was gonna say, if you guys don't mind it, right here.
Yeah,
3,
that's
2,
it.
1. 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
One more here.
All right.
One more, one. Thank you.
Blessings. Thank you. Thank you. Blessings.
See you next.
I'll be back.
What else?
I'll be back. Okay, the next business is a barber shop. This also needs to be
The barber shop. Okay, right here. That his friend. Okay, rồi vào trong đi, vào trong. Dạ, vào trong đi, đứng đây đứng được không sao, đứng nói chuyện với ông cứ tốt
Chụp
hơn.
hình chung nhà ông tới là ông vô nè.
Yep, đứng được.
This is where all the community news.
Yeah.
Exactly, right.
Right. Yeah, everybody knows what's happening in the community if they come here.
We do for 40 years.
The haircut, right?
Exactly.
Not a haircut.
Yeah, the chief of our church not come here, and they told his staff come here too.
Oh, wait, oh really?
Chief of our church,
I will
yes.
make a note of coming back in here anyway.
Deputy Chief, his father owned the one next door, he kind of passed away, so him and his brother now.
Family legacy. I give that to all my dignitaries that I meet, so they're.
Take a picture, take a picture.
Yeah, take picture. Okay, right here, right here.
One right here on me, everybody. Three,
Okay,
two, one.
1,
Three,
2,
two, one.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Thank you. Blessings to you. Thank you.
just give a last word. Oh, you work for Richmond?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thanks. I'm the Vietnamese public television here.
Nice, awesome.
That's one we do for 30 years now.
Holy smokes.
For Fairfax.
Just a reminder, after this one, we have to go. So, we just need to make sure we can get
Says Trump.
No, they said they have to go.
I mean, before that.
Where's the owner? Oh, okay. Okay, take a picture.
Okay. That's
Oh, well, I just go take it. Okay, that's it, man. I think that's the end, I think. You have enough time, man, do you know?
Okay. They want to point
You have enough time for this?
You want to point the last one, okay?
Which one?
Yeah, last one. Yeah, last one.
Ngay đây nè.
À,
Dạ, cái tiệm này cuối cùng.
right here?
Okay, so this is going to be the last one.
Oh, the last one, the
The
last one.
jewelry thing. Is she there?
Dipong. Oh my
She
God.
closed.
Dipong.
Okay, this is going to be... Okay, there
Lại quay chi nữa rồi, không có gì đâu. Đây là bà ông tổng trưởng Bộ Tư pháp tới thăm chị đây. Hả? No? Em quên mất là tưởng là chịu đây nữa chứ.
Lính nóng vô đi, lính nóng.
I mean, it works.
Okay, that's it. Can you do around this way so I can see the
Right here. Everybody. This is the last.
last picture, man. Take the last picture.